And before that, all the day's action in Match of the Day.
Good evening. The FA Cup fourth round is always a special weekend in the football calendar season for one reason only. It's usually where most of the giant killings and best games take place. Oh wait, no, that's just tonight's episode of Match of the Day. Two sides gunning for silverware, one waiting 26 years, one waiting 7 to get back to the big time. Chelsea versus Liverpool is our main game today. They're incredibly hard to beat. They're the odds-on favourite to win the double again. A treble double or a double dose of reality available. Man United Wimbledon is match 2. We've got a repeat of the 1973 FA Cup final. I don't need to tell you what happens. Either way, this is one you couldn't miss. Kevin Keegan staying with Newcastle, and they're hoping to go all the way. Newcastle United were last finalists in 1974. Their opponents were Forest, the last finalists in 1991. Full of statistics this game. And Bradford City hoping to do the unbeatable and defeat the mighty Everton at Goodison Park. And waddling over to our main game today, we'll go over to Stamford Bridge. Chelsea and Liverpool was the big one at the moment in the Cup. This was a game which promised to be full of attacking flair, so therefore we sent Trev Motson to this one.
Well, who's FA Cup hope, says the liquidator. Plays around Stamford Bridge, which one of these heavyweights FA Cup dreams will be liquidated come 10 to 5 this afternoon. Will it be Chelsea or Liverpool? Let's look at that Chelsea side. Rodest preferred a Carini goal. It's an all-Italian front line with Vialli and Zola up front. And Di Matteo acts as a three-man midfield, which includes Englishman Eddie Newton and Dennis Wise. Who knows what it takes to beat Liverpool in an FA Cup final? They line up with Colin Moore and Fowler up front. It's a five-man midfield with John Barnes and Jamie Redknapp anchoring it, and it's Matteo, Bad and Wright, the back three. Great atmosphere for the tired around in the fourth round of the FA Cup. 16 minutes gone. There goes Clark. Here's Wise. Clark again. I should just remind you, all in blue with white socks. All in red. That's a foul by Redknapp. Eddie Newton, who had put himself forward from the back. Jamie Redknapp, son of Harry Redknapp, a little bit unlucky there to get that decision against him from referee David Ellery of Harrow. Eddie Newton. I don't think it's too far out for a shot. He's going to float it. It wasn't a very good floater to kick towards Vialli, was it? But Dewberry picks up the loose ball, mind you. Clark. Dewberry again. Good ball. Clark. Vialli waits in the centre. Vialli, good save. Vialli! Chelsea take the lead. 19 minutes gone. And Vialli puts Chelsea into the lead. Smashing header the first time, a terrific save in all of that melee by David James, but he couldn't stop the rebound. And Vialli, who's done this for so many years, the likes of Sampdoria and Juventus before that, snaps them up. He's too experienced of a striker and too quiet of a striker to miss out on rebounds like this. Good work from Dewberry and Steve Clark in the build-up down the right. Great save from James in this lead, but he couldn't stop the rebound. And Chelsea going to the lead with 19 minutes gone. McAteer. Sorry, others will be disgusted at the start Liverpool have made to this tie. Not really got into it at all, and they concede a goal that was created down the right. Here's Collymore, Dewberry across and did well. Credit to Dewberry there. He knew Collymore was closing in on goal. Good ball in, beautifully weighted, nice side roll pass, but there was the presence of mind from a centre-back in Dewberry's quality to snuff out the danger and stop Collymore before he could get a shot at Brodas. Here's McManaman with the corner. McAteer is up. And it's knocked away once more. Sinclair. He's going to come straight back at Chelsea again. Here's Berger. Redknapp. Barnes into his 10th year at Anfield. McManaman. Good ball, McAteer. Andy Myers didn't see it. And he's giving him too much space to cross. Collymore! Should have been the equalising goal. Stan Collymore knows he should have made it 1-1 here. But how much room did McAteer get here from Andy Myers? Too much room. And the cross was a perver. And it's just a shame really that Collymore couldn't take advantage of that. Big chance wasted for Liverpool. Di Matteo. The ball to Clark. He's wisely dummied that. He found the punt. Here's Dennis Wise again to Steve Clark. Another good ball. Good inviting ball. Back got it out. Only as far as Andy Myers here. Wise's pass. Newton takes over. Now Myers, a good run by him. An inspirer on Andy Myers. Good challenge. Newton will keep it in on the far side though. Chelsea going for this second goal. Newton. Still Andy Newton. He might go all the way. No. Di Matteo. Whoa, good effort. Good save. And it needed to be from David James to keep the score at 1. And to keep Liverpool very much alive in this season's FA Cup competition. There's the effort. I'm not sure whether that was going in from Di Matteo, but it's a terrific effort from the Italian. It's Clark to Di Matteo, who has received. He's got a good long range shot on him already tonight. Here's Dennis Wise. At least the mist is cleared long enough to see a very good game of football. So was shot, charged away, and come out to Dennis Wise. Here's Frank Leboeuf. No foul, says Mr. Ellery, and away goes Bowen now to Collymore. Plays it to McManaman, good ball, and that's a beautiful ball. And Collymore's in behind now for Liverpool. Yes! It's 1-1. That's the equalising goal. Stan Collymore. And doesn't he enjoy that one? No chance for Brodas. And the game is level again. It's Chelsea 1, Liverpool 1. Stan Collymore with the equaliser. 3,000 travelling Liverpool fans absolutely loved it. Good 1-2 from McManaman. Back to Collymore, and what an unerring finish. Well, this sets up the cup tie good and proper now. Nothing that Brodas in the goal can do about it. Goes right across him and into the far corner it goes, and it's 1-1 now. Terrific cup tie we've got ourselves now. 10 minutes to half time. 1-1. Penalty for Chelsea. Collymore for Liverpool. Barnes. Redknapp. McAteer in space. Back to McManaman again. We're over the top this time. So let's hope for a good second half as well. And certainly after 15 minutes of the first half, we certainly got value for money. With dramatic action, if we get just as much in the second half, then I think many neutrals will come away from Stamford Bridge today disappointed. Good ball in there towards Collymore. Come out to McManaman. He's got good trickery this fella, and a good effort and a good save too by Brodas. Myers again, giving McAteer probably too much space on the right hand side, but he still needed to be defended, and it wasn't. And McManaman forced the save out of Grodash. And it's a corner now. Barnes goes short to McAteer. Still Jason McAteer, good ball, and away by Dewberry. McManaman will pick up the loose ball, mind you. Redknapp. That's a foul, I think, by Zola. The referee thought about playing the advantage there, but then obviously when there was no advantage ball coming from Liverpool, David Ellery, quite right, wisely there, decided to blow up for the free kick, and it was a free kick. Although Zola really well camped himself, a little unfortunate, but I think the decision was a correct one from Mr. Ellery. John Barnes into his 10th year at Anfield, behind his free kick. It's John Barnes, good effort. Oh, he's hit the bar! Grodash was scrambling there, and John Barnes, a coat of paint away from putting Liverpool in front in this big heavyweight cup tie. This will give us a more thrilling angle. Grodash scrambling and off the bar. Liverpool have hit the bar in this opening 7 minutes of the second half. They've had the better of the chances, but here's Clark. Wise, Newton, good play. It's Eddie Newton now for Chelsea. Deflected and wide. Dear me, we're getting value for money here down at Stamford Bridge this afternoon. Newton going for it, and it deflected off Phil Babb, and that could have gone anywhere. 10 minutes gone in the second half. It's Chelsea now starting to ask some questions. It's going to come away, and it's Robbie Fowler now to take it up for Liverpool. McManaman, and Fowler making a terrific run. He's onside. It's Robbie Fowler for Liverpool. Out comes Grodash, and he did superbly well. That was not an easy save by any means, because Robbie Fowler, when he's bearing down on goal, usually 9 times out of 10 is a ferocious proposition. And down the other end from the kick, it's Zola who shoots wide, and I think James would have had it covered in any case. But this is a typical FA Cup tie being played from one end of the field to the other. It's a splendid game between two big heavyweights of the Premiership. And are we not enjoying this or what? This is terrific stuff. 20 minutes to play. If it ends the same, just to remind everyone, if it ends level after 90 minutes, then we will go for a replay at Anfield in a week and a half's time. Steve Clark. He's doing terrifically well on the right hand side, I must add. Di Matteo now. Who's going to win it now in the next 20 minutes? It's basically next goal wins until now. Newton to Zola. Can he come up with a piece of magic? He may do so. Great save! Terrific piece of goalkeeping again from David James, and if that gets Liverpool a replay, then what a save. And if they get a second reprieve here, Liverpool, boy have they had to earn it this afternoon. 1-1 it remains.
Well, with me in the studio today is Trevor, and chaps, got to get your thoughts at the moment on this game. Close game, two sides that were very edgy, that had their chances. I think when you look at it overall, Liverpool are going to be pleased with that, because I feel Liverpool and Anfield in the replay will probably fancy it a bit more. They're tough to beat at Anfield at the moment, and I think Liverpool having that best home record might just be what sees them through. Well, as for the current FA Cup champions, against a Wimbledon side that have been certainly difficult to beat this season. It's a game which was teetering on the edge that no one could predict, so we sent Trevor Davis to Old Trafford for this one.
The FA Cup boys brings out ties which stand out as potential banana skins. Manchester United, though, they are certainly the side to beat in the FA Cup. The last three finals have been headlined by them. A chance of 4 in a row, or is it an opportunity for a Wimbledon side having the most impressive start to turn this around? Joe Kinnear today said that Sir Alex Ferguson's side perhaps could be the most dominant in English football, but Sir Alex Ferguson himself has changed our lineup, with Brian McClare and Karol Poborski coming into the sides. Ollie Solskjaer replaces Andy Cole. Cantona returns to captain the team. Wimbledon today go with a lineup of Akoku and Marcus Gale leading the lineup, with Ovik Lindharsen in support. Vinnie Jones remains the skipper today as well. Chris Perry and Dean Blackwell make up the central defensive lineup. Back to Alan Kimball. Johnson just gets there ahead of Akoku, who wins the second ball. Now finds Gale, who finds himself one-on-one. Marcus Gale! Oh! Cannot believe that! Well, it's the old long ball that Wimbledon have specialised in, and when Gale broke through here, you thought this was his moment, and he's just pulled it wide. Goodness gracious. There's McClare. Looking for Poborski. Good work by Solskjaer. Cantona sees Beckham in space. Here's David Beckham. Brian McClare. Laid it back and nobody was there. This is Akoku. And Gale here has got goal sides of May. It's Marcus Gale. And he has scored! Yes! Well, it's more a calamity of errors than brilliant play. The long ball here by Marcus Gale. He's got onto this, got ahead of May. Schmeichel seemed to hesitate in coming out to meet him. Marcus Gale's effort got a little bit of a deflection, but it's the sort of goals that go your way for a cup upset. Just what Joe Kinnear has talked about in his press conference. And it's that sort of luck you think you need for a result to go your way. The long ball by Akoku. Gale here, too strong for May. Schmeichel hesitates, and when he does come out, unlucky not to stop that, but Wimbledon, in my opinion, deserved the lead. Beckham. Here's Keane. Borski. Beckham gets it. McClare. Just as Cantona was shaping up to have a go at goal, it was really good defending by Leonardson. Here's for Borski. Wimbledon are caught out as United trying to break forwards. McClare looking for Keane, not able to find him. It's broken to Cantona. And Solskjaer! Oh! That's a brilliant save by Sullivan. Wimbledon unable to really clear it away. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer having the effort. Calamity of errors, really. Cantona gets it to the centre forward, and that's a good stop by Sullivan. Keane. Now Scholes. Cantona. Low driven ball across to Giggs. Cross is blocked by Kimball. Giggs gets the header down to Irwin. Roy Keane. Out wide for Beckham. Scholes is offering support. This is Paul Scholes. Now Keane. Oh, lovely football! And the chance arrived for Solskjaer, but he's hit it at Neil Sullivan. Either side of that, there is the equaliser. Here's Kenny Cunningham. Hardly. Good work by Johnson. He stood out for me today for Manchester United in this second half. Solskjaer. Beckham. Beckham looking for Cantona, who has equalised! 14 minutes to go! And it's another captain fantastic. Being a fantastic captain and getting the equaliser. And it's the first really good quality cross that David Beckham has been able to get hold of in the match. And when it came in, it caused Wimbledon all sorts of problems. Cantona made the run straight away. Beckham early, that's what made the difference. Suddenly Neil Sullivan for the first time today finds himself in no man's land. What a quality ball, what an excellent finish. And have Manchester United just saved themselves. Here's Keane. Solskjaer, bit of zip about Manchester United now. Vinnie Jones missed it. Here's Beckham. Needs some support. Scholes offering it. Roy Keane. Giggs has got it. Keane. Irwin. Irwin's ball in. Oh yes! And I suspect it's an own goal. Cantona's header has struck the post. It has bounced out and hit Neil Sullivan. It's so unlucky. It's a late show from Manchester United who have turned this game around. There's the header. It's off the post, so it's not goal bound. When it deflects back, it hits Neil Sullivan, who can do nothing about this. Oh, that's so unfortunate and so unlucky for Neil Sullivan. Looking for Cantona. Heads it down to Solskjaer. Ollie Solskjaer! Well, he got it down. It was a good book in the end from Cantona to get the header in. Solskjaer found the room, was round Blackwell, couldn't get it on target. It's just not been his afternoon, the Norwegian. And that is it. Manchester United march on. They will be in the 5th round of the FA Cup for a 4th year in a row. Wimbledon bow out, heroic efforts, but in the end, it's that Frenchman that gives the X factor that allows Manchester United to break through. Ronnie Johnson was superb, and Manchester United, they will be in the draw yet again for the 5th round.
Well, Trevor, Manchester United through defying the laws of history by, it seems, a little paradox, but an own goal helping Manchester United. How unfortunate, or what could Neil Sullivan do about that? He could do absolutely nothing about it. When you head a ball and it hits the post, and you've probably got 4 foot, 5 foot to react, it's just impossible. If that happens dead on, you might be able to parry it away, and even at that stage it's there. But if it's side on, it's so much harder to turn your body and react to it. It's just difficult. I feel for him, but ultimately I think when you look at the game, you would probably say that Manchester United just edged it, based on the fact that they show that they have that ability to come back. Sunderland and Leeds United was once perhaps the most famous FA Cup final, the one that you will remember sitting down when it was the only live guide on television. For Sunderland today, Tony Coden remains in goal for them and Evelino Perez. Michael Bridges, David Kelly will partner Nigel Quinn in a 3-man attack. For Leeds United as well, Brian Deane starts with Ian Hart supporting him and Lee Bowyer on the wings. Dorigo turns in at left back with a 3-man defence. Commentary from this one comes from Trevor Gubber.
Here's Steve Agnew. Forward towards Michael Bridges. Paul Bracewell's out on this right hand side for Sunderland. Can he get the ball into the penalty area? Still going. Bracewell against Tony Dorigo. It's forcing him backwards at this moment in time. Steve Agnew. He now closes him down. We find Michael Bridges who turns, strikes and just wide. 12 minutes on the clock and Michael Bridges almost open the scoring for Sunderland. Good bit of play from them. Started well of Sunderland, least yet to get going. And Lucas Shredderby, the captain, has words with his defensive partners. Weatherall to Dorigo. Can Leeds get their first attack going as he's up towards Brian Deane. Knocks it down well. We're giving away to Bracewell. Here's Williams now. Long ball forward towards now Quinn, the Irishman who knocks it on. Looking for Michael Bridges. And Evan Bridges! Just wide. 32 and a bit minutes gone. And Sunderland with the second attempt of the game. Bridges or Weatherall have done enough. But Bridges finally just the wrong side of the Nigel Martin's first leg. Cotton bowls it forward up towards Bracewell. Dorigo challenging with him. Here's Bowyer now for Leeds. Deane. Ian R now. Wonderful left foot of his. He plays into Dean. Now Harry Kewell. Crossfield pass into Tony DeRigo. Brings it down well. Ian Horton again. Lee Bowyer now. Bowyer gets the ball forward. Here's Brian Dean. Back heel into Harry Kewell. Let's jump out to Kewell. On the Leeds. Against the winner play. But Leeds United have taken the lead. It's the Australian Harry Kewell. All of that pressure and Sunderland had, and they're being punished for it. Martin's happy with it. Between the sticks, and at the other end, and we'll just watch this again. Lee Bowyer with a superb ball through. Wonderful bit of play. Kewell gets it from Dean and then finds it past Tony Cotton. And Leeds United take the lead. Brilliant flick from Brian Dean to set up Harry Kewell away from Scott, used him as the decoy and found it past the goalkeeper. Leeds lead by a goal to nil against the winner play. Kelly for Sunderland. Here's Scott now. Can Sunderland respond? They've been on top so far. Ball back to Agnew. Still going Agnew. Into Bridges, back to goal. Bridges. Still going. Michael Bridges into the penalty. Bridges! He's wide for Michael Bridges again. Sunderland seem to be knocking on that door, but it will not open for them as of yet. With those sticking tight to Michael Bridges. Here's Gary Kelly for Leeds United. Forward towards the goal scorer Kewell, but he's beaten in the air. Brace for David Kelly. Gets the ball forward to now Quinn, back to Kevin Ball. And now Michael Bridges. Good turn from Bridges. Still going Michael Bridges. Into now Quinn, the Irishman. Inside the penalty. Now Quinn! 1-1. And that's what Sunderland deserve. Being the better side. And now back on terms. Now Quinn, the Irishman. Draws them level. Sunderland have deserved this equaliser. Lucas Shelby having a go at his defence. Not getting tight enough to them. And just look at this. Bridges was allowed to turn by Ranaby. And then who's picking up now? Quinn. Gary Kelly left his space. And allowed that to go out there. Which saw it being far too easy for him to cut inside away from Gunala. And across now John Martin. In off the post. And the Irishman draws Sunderland level. Is what they deserve. Second half now for Leeds as they come forward here for Gary Kelly now. On the right hand side. Ball in towards Brian Dean. Can't get there. Cleared away all as far as Palmer. Can he line up a strike here? Colton Palmer. Still going Colton Palmer. He's off to Ian Hart. Back to Lee Bowyer. Involved in the opening goal for Leeds United. Ian Hart again. Tony DeRigo. Good player he is. Whips it in, DeRigo. Dean's there, heads it away from goal. Bowyer! Just wide. Into the crowd behind the goal there. From Lee Bowyer. As Leeds come again. Ian Hart. Lee Bowyer. Harry Kewell. Gives the ball away. And now Bridges. For Quinn. For Kelly. For Quinn again. For Kelly again. Ball through. For now Quinn. Michael Bridges. Can he get striking? No, he can't. Free kick on the edge of the box. Bridges opts to take it quickly for Scott. Sunderland still coming forward. His ball. Agnew. Leads intercept with Palmer. But have been given it as a free kick. Foul by Colton Palmer gone into Paul Durkin, the referee. And if we look at this again, Palmer plays the ball away and catches him on the foot. Not sure that's could be a free kick there, to be honest. And viewers may see it differently to me. Ball sending over this. So too is now Crimbly's ball! Jimmy Ball! Off of the bar. Sunderland captain taking aim for that one and saying this isn't going to be mine. We can only try the ball there, Kevin Ball. Sunderland will try and come forward again. Headed away there by Leeds. And Leeds have been caught out again as Bridges is away. When he was inside there, Bridges! I thought he was in for a moment there, Michael Bridges. Bates the netting behind the goal. Wonderful ball over the top. Bridges brought it down well and found it just alongside of the post. Sunderland are knocking now. Can get the winner. But Renaby's there to clear up for Leeds. Ball it to Palmer. Kewell. Score over Leeds' goal. Looking towards Dean, it's cleared away. Kelly's there for Leeds. Into Lee Bowyer. Still 1-1. Hart. Kewell. To Dorigo. What can Dorigo do here now? Crossed in deep. Hart flicks it back out. On his first Lee Bowyer. Into the penalty area. Lee Bowyer! Wide. Leeds trying to get the noses in front for the first time in this game. Ordered it out to Bowyer. Will cut in field. Finding effort just the wrong side of the post there from a Leeds United persuasion. Lee Bowyer again, 19 minutes to play. Dean flicks it on. Breaks between Dorigo inside the penalty area. Dorigo into the box for Hart. Back to goal, shot is blocked. Comes for Agnew to clear up field for Quinn. Sunderland, can they get the winner here now? Is Bridges out wide right. The two strikers combine. Bridges for Agnew. Bridges again. Agnew again. In towards Quinn. He's going for Kelly in the back post. Kelly keeps the ball in. Kelly. Striker goal saved by Martin, is it? Or does he come off the post? We'll have to wait and see. I'm not sure if he came off the post there to me. So the referee's going to corner though. And he's every right to. It's brilliant save by Nigel Martin.
Well, we're going to a replay after an excellent game. Trevor, and what did you make of it? Good football, I thought. Leeds had their moments. Sunderland were good. I've always fancied Sunderland this season at Roker Park. I think because it's their last season there. There's a little something to the way in which they're playing. I just felt today perhaps that what they were hoping for wasn't quite there. I think Sunderland will feel aggrieved perhaps he didn't win the game. But I think Leeds United, particularly now they've got George Graham at the helm, I think they're starting to turn a corner. And there is the potential, that mix of youth and experience, there could be something rather special taking place. Well, Bradford City sits at the lower half of the First Division against an Everton side that are in similar positions. Could be the cup be the one thing that ignites them going. Of course, Everton pulled off the great upset just 2 years ago. We sent Trev Champion for this game.
The two teams enter the pitch to the famous Z Cars chorus here at Goodison Park, with Bradford City of the First Division hoping to cause an FA Cup upset. It's Premiership Everton. Let's take a look at the teams then. Everton lining up in a familiar 4-4-2 formation with youngster Michael Branch partnering Duncan Ferguson up front. Vicky Barmby and Andrei Kanchelskis will provide the width for Joe Royal's team. Chris Kamara will lean on the experience of Chris Waddle and Gordon Cowans this afternoon. They boast a combined age of 74. Brazilian forward Adinho will offer some flair for the Bantams, whilst there is plenty of know-how in that defence. Here's Hottiger. The Swiss fullback plays it into Stewart, who has space to turn and pass it into Speed, who finds Ferguson, who turns and shoots just wide of the post. That was a really good chance for Everton. Ferguson using his strength to hold off two defenders and then firing it just wide of Schwartz's left-hand post. Good chance for Everton. Barmby on the left wing for the Toffees. Running at Liebert. Decides against it, but now gets it back, does he? Oh, good defending by Richard Liebert, formerly of Middlesbrough, of course. And this is Waddle with the ball on the halfway line. Plays it out to Des Hamilton. What can he do with the ball? Plays it to Cowans. Cowans back to Hamilton. Now Waddle, former England international. Cowans! That's not going to trouble Neville Southall, but good patience by Bradford as they look to work an opening here. Waddle and Cowans using that experience to good effect, but Cowans' shot well off target in the end. Duxbury. Bradford plays it into Waddle. Half time beginning to approach here, and Waddle gets it back from Adinho, and he's found Kiwamya, I think. Can he keep it in? Yes, he can. Ottiger up against him, and it's a corner for Bradford City. Corner, which will be taken by Chris Waddle in front of the visiting supporters. They've come in their numbers. It's an outswinger, and it's headed towards goal, but just wide in the end. Waddle's corner, Hamilton's header. Draper into Adinho. Runs at the defence here. Takes it past short, and now Cowans. Gordon Cowans. Des Hamilton. Cuts inside. He's tackled there by Nicky Barmby, who finds Branch. Now speed. This is good from Everton. Much better. Ferguson plays it out wide to Barmby. Left by Branch. Barmby cuts it inside. Ferguson! There's the opener. Brilliant football by Everton. A really good breakaway started by Barmby's tackle. And Barmby then provided the goal for Ferguson, who has headed past Schwarzer. And finally, Everton break the deadlock. 57 minutes on the clock. Goodison Park breathes a huge sigh of relief. Really good football, as I was saying. Ferguson out to the left. Barmby got to the line, crossed it in. Ferguson with the header. Brilliant, brilliant play. And that's why they made Ferguson's loan move from Rangers permanent. Really good header. A classic finish from the big Scotsman. Bradford looking to get an equaliser and take this to a replay at Valley Parade. Des Hamilton plays it into Waddle, and Adinho drags it wide. Oh, that was a chance for Bradford. Adinho. Good football. They are not overawed here at Goodison Park, and Adinho had to take it quickly. And yes, just wide of Southall's post. But there is hope for Bradford. Stewart. Kanchelskis, an FA Cup winner with Man United, of course. And now Stewart plays it up towards Branch. How's his touch? It's just taken away from him, but he gets his shot away and wins a corner for Everton. Trying to put daylight between themselves and the visiting side. It was a lovely ball by Stewart, and Branch just needed to bring that in a bit tighter. Good opportunity. Corner to be taken by Stewart. In it comes. And Kanchelskis gets his head onto it, just over the bar. But Everton knocking on the door for another here.
Well, Everton winners over Bradford City in the end, and Bradford showed promise, but Everton showed the cutting edge. Yep, big Duncan Ferguson, that's the difference really in the game, and shows you the quality of having a good centre forward and what a difference that can make in the game. And I think that was the factor here today. Bradford huffed and puffed, they worked hard, they just didn't lack that little bit of quality needed to see them over the line. Well, one final game to bring you today. It's Newcastle, Nottingham Forest. Keegan went ahead, was hoping he could bring a bit of success back to Newcastle after agreeing to stay on to the end of the season. And an attacking lineup for him: Rob Lee, Peter Beardsley, David Ginola, Ferdinand and Shearer. Newcastle promised to attack. Nottingham Forest were struggling for goals, so Dean Saunders and Brian Roy were the strikers at choice for them. Stuart Pearce continues to revive his player manager roles. Your commentator for this one is Trevor Drury.
It's been an absolute close battle between these two sides after half an hour so far. There's Bradford at the left back to Beardsley, who's going to try to do a shoot. Oh! It's gone wide. And that was a decent chance for Newcastle. Bradford just got the ball and passed it to Beardsley, who took a shot from outside the box. It was just wide. So Forest with Stuart Pearce doing the through ball to Iwan and keeps the ball perfectly on the edge of the box. We can try and pass it to Pearce. He can. Great passage of play from Forest. Back to the left hand side to Wow. Now to Pearce. Brilliant passage of play from Nottingham Forest. Chris Bart-Williams still keeping the ball. Oh! David Batty has caught Chris Bart-Williams, and it's a free kick for Nottingham Forest. Let's look at it again. He did caught him on the legs. Batty's trying to plead innocence, but you can't give it away, sunshine. So Stuart Pearce with that deadly free kick. Let's see what he can try and do. He'll try and hit it. Oh, I know there was a bit of deflection, but it's Senicek has got the ball now. And he'll pass it to Watson on the right side to Rob Ley. So Newcastle on the attack. Oh, great play to Ferdinand. Ferdinand to Shearer. Shearer! Oh, brilliant! Shot there from Alan Shearer. The Gallagher end is absolutely rocking. The whole St James's Park is absolutely rocking. Unbelievable stuff. For a Nottingham Forest free kick, straight at the other end with Shearer. What a goal. Rob Lee had the ball and he was passed to Ferdinand. Great passage play, 1-2, and then Shearer right at the bottom right corner. Brilliant stuff. These two have been absolutely sensational moments, but Shearer just took a touch and belted into the corner. 1-0 to Newcastle. So Newcastle trying to push on now with Ginola. Shearer. Ferdinand now on the ball, try and pass it to Rob Lee on the right side. That's a brilliant play. Warren shoots, pass it in, Ferdinand! Crossbar in! I thought he messed up completely, but what a header! And that's a brilliant header actually, to be fair, considering the way he had to guide the ball. Oh, that was brilliant play from Newcastle. And 2-0 up already. So Shearer's passes to Ferdinand, and it was a great through ball to Robbie on the right into the box, and Ferdinand had no one by him with the header, hit the crossbar and went in. That's a brilliant goal. Oh, he just guided through. It looked like he's hit his arm, but can't do anything about it. 2-0 to Newcastle. So after Forest going 2-0 down, I wonder what they're going to try and do at this stage. They need to do something. They need to push on. One to Campbell! Oh, great save there from Senicek. I was going to say Forest had to step up a gear, and they have been doing. At the start of the second half, it was a great cross from Iwan, and it was a great header from Campbell, but great save from Senicek. Had to do that. So Forest on the attack. One on the left. Stuart Pearce. Still keep that ball. To Chris Bart-Williams on the edge. To Steve Stone. Oh, great through there to Des Little. Little to Campbell. Oh, another header gone over the bar. But Forest have stepped up the gear massively now, and that's what they need to do. But Campbell should have done better with that header. Forest. Oh, they've lost the ball now from Batty. Batty on the ball. Now to Shearer. Now put it to the right side to Rob Lee. Now put the through ball to Shearer. He is through in the inside the penalty box. We'll try and whip it in, and it passes to Ginola. Ginola! Oh, great save! Oh, that was an unbelievable save, I believe, from Crosley. But Ginola! Oh, that was a great save. Really should have done better. Desleo now on the attack for Forest. They've got about 15, just over 50 minutes left. Oh, Roy's through! Roy's through! And he's got it one back now for Forest. Oh, this is quite edgy moments now. St James's Park has gone quiet. Forest deserved this second half. They've had more chances. And let's look at it again. Campbell did that brilliant through ball. Roy was clear through. And what a goal he took. Brilliant stuff. I wonder what Forest can try and do now. They're backing in 2-1.
Well, Newcastle United victorious in the end, and they'll move into the 5th round. And fair game? Yeah, I'd probably say fair result in the way in which the game was played. It was a good standard, so to speak. It was quite sort of tense, but yeah, I think for Newcastle United, after getting past the replay that they had to do against Charlton and getting over that potential banana skin, a win like that over Premiership opposition means I don't think they'll fear anybody into the 5th round, so I think it's a great place to be. That's a great place to end the show, I would say. Chaps, thank you very much for watching. 5 games for you. There's 2 replays to come. Leeds United and Sunderland and Liverpool Chelsea. You can watch those on satellite television. We're next back, well, after the great England-Italy qualifier that will take place on Valentine's Day. Join us on the Saturday after that for the FA Cup 5th round. We've got 5 more games to bring you. From all of us, though, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you again very soon. Bye-bye.